Hello everybody, welcome back to our channel. My name is Beatrice from Balis Properties. I am so excited to tour this two-bedroom with you. It's a lovely apartment. I don't know where to start, what to start with or what to finish with. So you will, just a sneak peek, you will enjoy marble feels here. You will have a walk-in closet here. You will have earthy tones. We have a luxury vibe. You'll just walk and see what I mean. You have modern fixtures here. You have the fittings also really well thought out. A balcony, which is always good to have, you can see, and the floor layout is just right. So all that you get here. Two-bedroom apartment right here in Kileleshwa. So the address is also just right. The location, the price is just right. 12 million for 121 square meter. So quite a big size for a two-bedroom. Usually we have three bedrooms that are smaller, and this is 121 square meter. The amenities, check. We have a swimming pool, we have a fully equipped gym, we have a borehole, we have a children's play area, we have a reception lobby, and we have access control, CCTVs, and an intercom from your home. Let's take a look at what I'm talking about. See you there. This is it. So guys, this is it. We are in the apartment. I feel like I'm almost maybe in the middle of it. We have the living space, we have the dining space. Let me just take you to the entry door, to how you come in the apartment. Before I do, guys, share this video, subscribe to our channel. We have a lot to show. Tell us in the comments what you'd like to see, maybe something we've not been capturing. Let us know. We are happy to walk you through. Again, if you're interested to view this apartment, give us a call. Our numbers are in the description of this video. And yeah, let's go. Let's start. So this is how you get in. So many of you know I love a landing space. So this is one of a check for me when I get to an apartment and there's a landing space. There's almost a private area just before you get to your apartment. So this is usually a good to have. This is how you come in. You have quite a door, also not your ordinary door, quite a huge door here. So once you get in, you'll notice there's a circulation space right here. And then after your landing space, you get to your dining, your living space. So I'll go straight to the living, then come back on this side. The living space is pretty well defined. We've done an L also to just define it, but at the top, you'll note that we have, I don't want to say a beam, but something that clearly defines where the living room ends and then the dining room starts. So at the living room, we have, I'd say this is almost like a 5-seater. If you want more seats, you can have more seats. There's plenty of space to move around. Let me mention that the accent wall, you're seeing this nice earthy tone wall, is coming with the apartment, and this marble block. So I like this granite rather. This granite block is also coming with the apartment. I love this touch. I feel like it already defines for you the space already. You know, sometimes you come to an empty apartment and you don't know where to start. Where do you put your TV, this side or that side, such thing. So this is very well done, and the accent wall is also a minimal look. It's a minimalistic. So if you want a green couch like we have, fine, it goes well with your wall. If you want a minimal couch as well, the nudes, the beiges, the grays as well, the accent wall goes with that. Next to your living room is your, I like to call them windows. So it's a window and an access door. French doors, because you open them like this. You'll note that there's again the green net here. This is because the construction is still ongoing. You'll see the scaffolds. Completion is in 6 months. So this is your balcony right here. There's plenty of space, guys, and the views are so good. From here we have many trees. We have a beautiful view from the back. So we have different views. On the front, you get to have another view as well. So the balcony can fit, I'd say, usually 2-seaters, but if you want to put an extra seat, you can. There's plenty of space for that. You've seen we've put plants for you to inspire you to just say, you know what, have your plants in your balcony. This now leads to the living room where we were, and after the living room we now go to the dining space. Maybe for just to mention, the gypsums come as they are, these modern light fixtures. I love how they have a fairy light look. I love that. And they are slightly different from the dining ones, maybe also just to define the feels and the vibes of the rooms. So we are now entering our dining space. We have a 4-seater here. You can have a 6-seater. There's space, there's plenty of space. Remember, I can just walk around just for you to see. There's plenty of space. This is the landing space we were from, and then on this other corner is still a large space. So you can even choose to have your dining set this other way. It can fit perfectly. In fact, this other way, I feel like it can have more space, maybe even an 8-seater. You can push it to that. But a 2-bedroom, 6-seater, I feel like that's enough. So we get into the kitchen. I love the kitchen. I love how modern it feels. I love how clean it feels. I love the earth tone cabinet that has been given here. So let me also mention that it is coming with a 5-burner. So that's always a really good. This is generous for a 2-bed. Usually 5-burner, 6 are now given to maybe 3 and above, but we are slowly evolving, let me say that. It also comes with this double sink. I love a double sink, and it's always good to have a fancy faucet, so the tap is also quite fancy, and this is what we have here. The cabinets are J-pull. I love a J-pull cabinet, meaning that we don't have handles. All you have is some clean, nice look. You're wondering how to open. This is how to. They're called J-pull because you pull them from beneath. Yeah, so that's about it for the kitchen for us. We will head to the bedrooms now. You'll note again that the layout is really good because I wouldn't say the public place, what can I call it? Maybe the busy place. The living, the kitchen, and the dining set is very separated from the bedrooms. So you'll find that the bedrooms are quite hidden. I'll go straight to the bedrooms, but before I do that, let me talk about the powder room, the guest bathroom. 1 bedroom. This is a master ensuite. So 1 bedroom shares the toilet, the bathroom with the visitors. So this is where we have a shower cubicle. I always love a big shower. So good to have. You see the space is quite something here. I love the grays. It comes out well. It feels well, the rain shower, and you can tell the detail on the floor as well. Just to give it that contrast as well. There's a darker gray. I like that there are 2 floor traps. I love that. So if you're washing your toilet section, then your water drains just fine, and your bathroom, your water drains just fine. Also, the cubicle. Not many apartments also come with the cubicles, so it's always a good plus to have a cubicle in the bathroom. This is where you have your sink. So it's pretty hidden, it's in a corner. The space, the shower and the toilet are quite good. So if we had put the sink inside, then it would have been a bit too tight. So this was thought out of a nice corner to have a sink here, which is a floating vanity, and it comes with the drawers as well. I love that small addition. Doesn't really have to come, but it adds something to the apartment. So the first bedroom is right before the visitor's bathroom. We have a 5x6 here, quite a chunky bed. So we have 2 bedside tables, and we have this nice gray, the matte gray cabinets. Let me just open for you to see how well they come. So a rail will be placed there. So we'll have a rail. You can have your foldables here. I like that they're from the top to the bottom. At least that gives you ample space, because sometimes the cabinets do not go to the top. So sometimes you have duvets and suitcases and so many other things that you're wondering where to put, yet there's just space there. We call it sometimes dead space. There isn't much you can do with that space. So I like the utilization of space in this room. It can fit, I feel like if you turned the beds to the other side, it can probably fit 2 3x6s. a bit tight. It's not a very big bedroom, but very functional for a 2-bed. A queen size is here. So if you're thinking of buying to live, you have a whole extra bedroom for you. If you have kids, this can fit as well. If you want it to be a guest room, it's definitely more than enough. And if you're looking to have it as an Airbnb, a queen size has fit, because I think Airbnbs for 2 bedrooms, you do a minimum is a queen size bed for both bedrooms. This has fitted, so it's always good to have that. Let's go to the main bedroom now. So the size, I love the main bedroom, the primary suite. It is so big, guys. You can just feel the space. I love that this is a king size bed and it feels small to the room. It's a king size bed with 2 bedside tables, very well done. And then you have this little bay space. You can almost call it like a nook. You can have a seat here. We have a seat here, but you can always set up sort of a balcony setup, outdoorsy, where you have 2 seats with a small table here and just enjoy your views. I mentioned the views are great. I know you're not seeing that, but we have greenery views all through. I mean, it's a really good view. I love that as well. So let me also talk about the wooden floors. These are coming as they are. I love that they give the bedroom some warmth to the room. These are coming with the apartment as they are. And then there's these 2 types of cabinets. So there's a his and a hers. I will say this is a his because the hers is bigger. We can just go through this and just see what I mean. They also have a J-pool effect. We have this as a space. I love this little tiny detail here. It's always good to add some to a house. So this just does that. You will see the space is quite adequate. Again, drawers are good to have. You don't have to have chest of drawers when at least drawers have been provided. Of course, they're always good to have a chest of drawers, but this is good. And slowly, apartments are coming with drawers now, so you just don't have a plain space of a rail. You have a rail, you have drawers, and you have partitioned your space again for your extra things. We will go to the other, I'd say it's sort of a walk-in illusion. I like
the door as well. It's a nice fancy design.
Oh yeah, that's also something. And the kind of gold detail
hardware.
To it. Yeah, the hardware, I love that as well. It goes very well with the home. I always say gold accents do very well with earthy colors, the earth tone. So I like that there's a monochrome tone here. There's mostly browns and a touch of gray from the tiles, from the doors, and black and gold hardware. So yes, this is let's say a fancy door, and it makes the house look very pretty. It's a beautiful door. Let me talk about these other cabinets as well. I love that you have more cabinet space. I feel like for a 2-bed, this is quite some space, guys. You have more cabinet space here. This glass makes it even more fancy. It gives it a luxe look. The space is also well partitioned everywhere. There's a lot of drawers. I'm big on drawers. There's a lot of that. And it is right next to the bathroom. So that's what I was saying, it gives a walk-in illusion complete, because you just come in and then you start dressing. I'll go to the main bathroom. The space is amazing. One of the things I love about this apartment is the bathroom. It's always good to have a good, spacious bathroom. You appreciate showering from here and just making yourself up from here. I love that there's space for that. You can have your spaces here, and all the locks are J-pools as well. All the cabinets rather are J-pools, so it gives a very nice look. The vanity is floating. Let me talk about this mirror. It's coming in the house, a smart mirror as well. It's beautiful. The space, the circulation is well done. Let me enter the bathroom for you to just have an illusion of it. Yeah, so you see it's quite wide and also lengthwise. It's something. It's quite. There's a rain shower that you've been given as well here.
Oh, and also the handheld for the ladies.
Yes, so this is also so important. It's one of those things that you don't know you need until you get and you really, really like it and appreciate it. So yes, the phone shower is a good addition to have to the apartment.
Yes. So, what advice would you give someone who's coming to buy as an investment and not maybe to live in?
Okay. So two ways to invest here. You can have it, you can purchase it and have it as an unfurnished apartment. Unfurnished meaning you purchase it and you come in with a tenant, maybe with at least period of a year. Usually we do that as well. We give you a tenant for a minimum of 1 year, and that would warrant 90,000 here. So a two-bedroom would give you, this two-bedroom would give you 90,000. We're not talking about something projected. We have a property that just completed, which is about, I'd say, a kilometer from here, and that's what we are renting at, 90,000 for the two-bedroom. So that is option one. Option two, we have furnished apartment, which has now gained some popularity in these areas. We have 200,000 as a furnished apartment here for this two-bedroom. That is an Airbnb business where you furnish it fully, as we have. This is a show model, but as we have, you furnish it and you have people coming in. You can have monthly stays for 200,000. I know there are people who accept the Airbnb rates, daily rates, which is 10,000. So also quite something. If you buy something for 12 million and it gives you 200,000, that's a good real estate decision. I'm always saying real estate is a very good investment to have, and a very secure one as well.
We've seen so many properties that take too long to complete. How sure are we that this will be completed within the time frame?
So we have a track record. Usually if we work with teams and developers that are very efficient, and the first thing we do for our new buyers, we encourage you to come and see what we have done with these developers before. We'll walk around with you and show you that maybe 3 as a minimum properties of when we started with this developer, just started the whole property and completed and sold out. So that usually gives a client some faith. I wouldn't say 100% until they see theirs is complete and they're happy, but we have track records of finishing all our projects on time as well. And number 2 is we ensure that we update you as construction is ongoing as well. So you are very updated, and your payment plan is based on the milestones of the property.
Is there a mix between homeowners, or is it all a commercial property?
No, the homeowners, it's quite interesting. Homeowners are even more. We get at least 70% of homeowners and 30% of investors, and we ensure that we protect that. We protect the homeowners a lot by having a system. If you purchase a property for commercial purposes, then it needs to be well managed. If you choose to have a property management, fine. If you choose to have us as your property management team, we help you with that, so that we at least can give security to the homeowners. We ensure the access control and the CCTVs and the intercoms. All those are sort of safety measures to ensure that the homeowners who've come to live here, the property is well taken care of and no strangers are walking around. No, there's a system for that.
When we came in, okay, finally, I think when we came in, I saw this place is quite accessible to many things. Maybe you can touch on that.
So yes, I'd say the main story behind Kileleshwa, Kilimani, Lavington is the accessibility. It's what you get here. What you see is what you get. You want a burger today, right across you. You want a bank, 200 meters away. So we are very close to, I'd say, Valley Arcade here. We are central to, let me say, Valley Arcade and Kasuku Center. Yaya Center is literally a 10-minute drive from here. We have all these banks around us. We have all these schools, Braeburn, Rusinga, Makini, and these are very different directions, but also very close to where we are. So accessibility is key. And again, what you see here is what you get. So we've basically gone through a 2-bedroom apartment right in Kileleshwa. One of the things I will mention about the apartment is the amenities are great and the location is also great. Remember, the size is 121 square meter. this is not an everyday 2 bed for 121 square meter. This is quite something. The space is good. You'll even feel, I don't know if the video shows justice of how big this property is, this apartment is. If you'd like to view, again, call us. Our numbers are in the description box. I will go through the amenities again. There's a swimming pool, there's a borehole, there's a backup generator which powers the common areas and powers the houses as well. So your power is off, you're sorted. Also, something else I need to mention, there's solar water heaters, there's access control, meaning you'll have an intercom. There is a children's play area. You're going to set up a nice garden and the views are unobstructed. All of this for 12 million. Completion again is in 6 months. So you have 6 months to come and see the progress of your property before you move in. Maybe one final thing I need to mention before we forget, we have a nice laundry area space that we shall show you. Again, the construction is ongoing, so there's a lot, but this is it. This is where I'm standing. It's next to the kitchen. This is the access door to your laundry area where you put your washer and your dryer if you need a dryer. All of this right here. So thank you so much for working with us. Thank you for viewing. We look forward to seeing you here personally and just working with you this project. We are happy to answer any questions. Just ask us through the in the comment section. We will answer you. Thank you and see you next time.